I hate my job.
Is that not a little bit extreme?
It's the truth. There's no redeeming factor left. I used to be an idealist a long time ago. Do you not hate your job sometimes?
Not since I became a counsellor. I enjoy helping people, I enjoy helping yourself and others. I used to hate a previous job, but I enjoy every minute of this one.
But do you not work with prisoners and other scumbags like that? I'm sorry, but you know what I mean.
Sarah, some of them are the nicest people you could meet. You know, if you look for the bad in other people, then you'll find it everywhere. But I'd like to suggest that the reverse can be true for you too. If you look for the positive side of people and positivity, that'll show up everywhere too. If you shine that flashlight of positivity and focus on the positivity, then that'll show up everywhere, and it'll show up in yourself. And you'll find a deep well of positivity within yourself that you hadn't discovered before.
So you don't mind working with prisoners then?
You know, it's sometimes said that the wrong people are in prison in this country. And I'm inclined to believe that. Your boss, for instance. It's not a crime to make people's lives an abject misery in offices all over the world. But it should be. Is he behaving himself?
He's always careful not to step over the red line where he'll get himself into trouble. But it's the little things. Unnecessary contact, invading my personal space, it makes me sick. We spent hours of our days, years of our lives, shuffling about in zoo-like office boxes in which we're forced to share with these slimy people that we avoid contact with. Sometimes it seems like the object of the day is to get to the end without brushing past one of them or breathing the same claustrophobic air. I count down the hours to leaving that place, like an escaping prisoner. And I am the worst kind of prisoner. Because I've designed and chosen my own prison.
Well, look, keep a log of every incident. The sum total of those certainly equals harassment. When he steps over that line, and he will come down on him like a ton of bricks. So, Dave, how long are you out of prison now?
About 2 months.
And do you think you're making progress?
Progress? What do you mean? Progress where? I'm not going anywhere. Sometimes it seems I'm blasting through life at high speed. When I open my eyes and look down, I move the centimetre. I'm stuck. I'm not allowed to go anywhere but a court for one thing. As for securing a job, you forget about it.
Because of your record.
My record restricts me to employment schemes.
By the sounds of it, you weren't the typical prisoner, right?
People think snobbishness is a middle class thing. Those people should take a look at prison. It's the ultimate hotbed of snobbery. Everyone looking down on someone else. Till you come to a guy at the very bottom. There was no one left below to look down upon. Which is me.
There seems to be an intelligence there that's untapped. I mean, do you find that frustrating?
Yesterday I had an interview for an IT job. While I'm waiting for the interview, I'm chatting to one of the coders who was stuck with a bug in his code. He's gone insane. He scanned the whole program 10 times and couldn't find the bug. I solved the problem for him. Worked first time. Bam. The kick I get out of that. It's a real satisfaction.
So you found the bug?
No, I rewrote the code from scratch.
Really? So that's your preference, to do things over from the very beginning?
Yes. Sometimes systems appear okay, but the structure is so dysfunctional that tweaking them just won't work. The foundations need to be gutted.
And that's the plan for your life as well?
Yes. But I have to dig deeper to lay those foundations.
Well, it sounds like this week the first layer of those foundations was put in place, right?
Not really. After helping the guy with his code, I enter the interview, sit down. On the table in front of the interviewer, I can see my CV. With a red circle around my criminal conviction. It's the one, only solitary mark on the page. Wasn't mentioned once, of course. They didn't need to. It was the elephant in the room that the interviewer was ducked under and crawled over and slid around. They get government credit for interviewing criminal scum, and I was one more increment in their scheme. So frustrating. Could use that word. I'll allow it.
Is this the same Sarah I see before me?
I met a guy.
Really? That's great.
Well, I didn't meet him. I saw him.
Ah. So, 10 out of 10 for personality, obviously.
Well, he seems nice. I hope he is. I mean, he looks nice anyway.
So, tell me everything. Where did you meet? How did you see him?
On the train, on the way home from work. I was standing in the carriage and he came in and brushed past me.
Brushed?
Yeah. It was one of those moments public transport can be so claustrophobic, so packed with people and yet desperately lonely. People avoid eye contact or any physical contact, and he came in and his arm brushed against mine, and
for a fleeting moment, we came in contact with one another. His skin brushed against mine, and it was lovely.
This seems to have had quite an effect on you, Sarah.
It has. Is that insane?
No, not at all. You know, as you said, public transport can be lonely. Life itself can be lonely. And when you feel isolated from the world, the slightest contact can seem accentuated. What's nice to hear from you, Sarah, is that what's coming across is that this contact is radically different from the others we've talked about in the past. You seem transformed.
I am. For so long, I dreaded contact with anyone, any physical contact. And now it's like I've re-established contact with the world. And I feel better.
That is wonderful. It's fantastic. I'm delighted for you. So, Dave, as your counsellor, I don't get told why you were in prison, and I don't need to know.
That's fair enough.
So, how was your week?
I feel like people can be so prejudiced against me.
Well, you don't have a sign around your neck, do you? I mean,
Sometimes I feel as if I do. Like, people look down on me all of the time. I sign on every day in the city centre, so I'll get the train in. And I saw this girl. She didn't notice me, she didn't even look at me.
But you noticed her, right?
Yes. She was hard to miss.
Really?
She was beautiful, like spectacular, but way beyond my league, of course.
Well, no, you can't know that until you've actually spoken to her, right?
We brushed past each other. It was an icy contact. Felt like I was being frozen out by her. It's like everyone else left me out in the cold.
It's ridiculous. I'm falling for this guy and I haven't even met him.
She is like beautiful.
He is tall, good looking, mysterious.
Possibly the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
How can I talk to this guy?
Of course, she shows no interest in me. She doesn't even know I exist. Even when we pass within a millimetre of each other in a crowded train.
I would have his babies. 10 of them. No, I'm joking. I'm not joking. Just a little bit.
She would never, ever, ever be interested in me.
He's incredible.
Stuck up bitch! Sorry.
I mean, how can I talk to him?
She doesn't look at me. She doesn't talk to me. I'm dead to her. Dead! Dead! Dead!
I could drop my purse or my phone in the hope that he'd pick it up.
I mean, I've got criminal written all over me. She'd probably call the guard if I came within a mile of her.
Hey, you don't have any label other than the one you enforce upon yourself. You've repaid your debt to society.
For some, the debt might be repaid. But the interest lives on for decades.
I'll probably never see him again.
You'd never know. It's a small town.
Yeah. No, you're right. It is.
Smaller than you'll ever know. So, Sarah, how have you been?
I've been thinking about that guy.
Thinking?
Well, obsessing is probably more accurate.
So you're finding it difficult to focus?
Yes, I've been finding it hard to concentrate at work.
So your mind is wandering?
Sorry?
Your mind is wandering. You're finding it difficult to focus.
Yes,
Okay.
slightly.
So, Dave, do you feel you've been rehabilitated?
Honestly, no.
And why is that the case, do you think?
I was falsely accused of my crime, imprisoned. And instead of rehabilitation, I faced indoctrination. I used to be an idealist. I thought my life would be a ray of sunshine for people, that I could use my life to help people. Now, my conviction specifically prevents me from ever being able to do that. I mean, pariah.
You were falsely accused?
Yes. But hey, everyone is innocent in prison, right? Which means if you are actually innocent, you're doubly screwed. You're screwed by the justice system, outside and inside. You're screwed by a system that assumes every evil guy in there is no more guilty than you were. And everyone that I used to plead my innocence to assumes that I'm guilty.
So you were wrongfully convicted?
Yes! It was 2015. I was working in a hotel in the airport.
I know, Dave. There's no need to go into the details.
Expose something rotten going on in the hotel.
Look, we've sat here many times now without the
Guys
need
have been
for...
running a criminal enterprise in the hotel.
Look, there's no need for me to hear this.
I want to talk about this. I need to talk about this.
I saw him again.
Has anything else happened to you this week, Sarah?
Well, this guy is all I can think about.
Yeah, but, perhaps you should refocus your energies. I mean, you've got your career, your job, your friends, your family.
You seemed happy that I had met someone. What has changed?
Yeah, but you haven't met him, have you? I mean, you haven't even spoken.
Yes, but it feels right.
How is work, Sarah?
Work is stressful. A case that we did last year has come up for appeal.
I think perhaps you should move on from this guy.
What? How can you say that? You don't even know this guy.
Yeah, well, neither do you, Sarah.
Yeah, but it feels right.
Oh, look, I just have a feeling.
A feeling? You know what? I find the positivity in him. You used to be constructive. You've changed.
Look,
you used to give good advice.
I'm just suggesting that...
No, I'm done here. I can't take this advice anymore. This is ridiculous. You're the judgmental prick here.
He's so super messy. He never cleans up after himself. He really needs to clean up his act.
She is the least tidy person I've ever met. She empties her bag on the table every day, never clears it up.
So, now that we're both here together, you don't need to worry about patient counsellor confidentiality. Am I right?
Sarah, Dave here attacked a 25-year-old woman in an airport hotel. Denied it, but was convicted in the face of overwhelming DNA and print evidence. He served a mere 4 years for that crime, and now here he is, out on probation. I formally quit as your counsellor. Here's the number for the Association of Counsellors of Ireland if you wish to make a complaint against my breach of confidentiality or anything else you see fit.
Hey, nobody's perfect, right?
I quit. I definitely quit.
Camera. Oh, sound speed. So, slate 13, row 1, scene 1, take 1.